Yes, this conversation is for men and for women, or for the females who are ready to step into their femininity, who are ready to step into being a woman. All right. For those of you all who like to be with that pity party stuff and you want to be angry and your face is all scrunched up and Botox don't even help you or anything else like that, you guys can stay over there and you can keep, recreating this trauma and this emotional hurt and pain and passing it down, because it is not a place to be. All right. You are existing. We're trying to live over here. Okay. So this is the land of the living. Welcome to the land of the living. I have to agree with the bitterness thing. I know many single moms who have zero relationships with F-boys. Yes. And they are some of the most miserable people I know.
Scott, I'm a single mom, and it's a process, and I'm still going through that process. It is that you have to find a way to manipulate the bitterness so it works for you as a woman. But in regards to what you're saying, is that the serial relationships with men who are not that don't meet our standard, it's because we're stuck in this, like I said, learning to be able to do it yourself is one tier of the process. It has to happen, but it's not the end game. And we get stuck in that, and society pushes us towards that because of the blurred lines of what a woman should be and how we compare. We judge how much of a woman is based off masculinity, about the criteria of masculinity. And if we continue to do that, then we're going to end up in relationships with people that want to compete with us, not people that want to help us grow. There has to be a team effort. And when you're still in that, I don't need a man, I'm this, I'm that, I can do it myself, all of y'all, that's the type of man that you're going to attract. It doesn't mean that they don't want better. You have to learn as a woman that your most powerful weapon is your mouth. The things that you can say. You can wake up in the morning and roll over and look at your man or the father of your child and say, baby, I believe in you. You're going to kill it today. I'm rooting for you. And when you come home, honey, we're going to celebrate. Like, we're going to turn it up. It doesn't have to be a celebration about a promotion or anything. It can just be a celebration of life. Like, I'm with you. I'm always on your side. A man wakes up and hears that the first 2 minutes in the morning, baby, they're going to go out and conquer the world. And then they're going to come home to the world that you created for them and help that world be everything it needs to be. And let's all be honest, at the end of the day, it's what happens within our homes. Like, we all want the world to be a better place. But what trumps that is we want our children to have a better place in the world. We want our husbands to have a better place in the world. We want to be able to focus it on our own family unit. When you can talk that peace into your man, when you can give him that strength in the morning and let him go conquer the world. But that takes it takes a little bit of humbleness. When you come from a place of like, I can do anything, I'm the best, I got all this by myself, I don't need you. You have to, it is almost humbling when you, and that's the phase that I just exited, being able to say, I don't want to do this by myself. I do need help, and I want to do it with you, because even though I can do it by myself, if we did it together, we would conquer the world.
Yes.
But you got to get to that stage.
And that's another reason why I wanted to have you on here, is because of your transparency and your honesty. Okay. So you guys, like she said, and Scott, you're right. What she was saying is that when women are still sitting in that, that's what they attract. Okay. Because you're not going to attract those men. But when a woman is healing and, has gone through the forgiveness and the letting go and her feminine power and, understands the place and the need and the value of a man, the energy that she puts off and the words that she speaks and the life and the power will attract men who are like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? It will attract men who know that, okay, she won't compete with me. She will make me better. Okay. They're not intimidated by her. They're like, wait a minute, I need this in my life. Like, I'm good, but she will make me even better. And
that's the name of the game.
And I will make her even better. But for you to be able to sit and say, I just came out of this humbling experience. Okay. Because what happens is when we're hurt and bitter, it's like also that pride and that ego is being fed even more. You know what I'm saying? And like we said, society helps fuel that fire. And it's like, no, I can do this. I can do it on my own. I don't need you. But then you go through that humbling experience. And that's why I want people to know all of this is a process. Okay. It's not something that can just happen overnight. Yes, you may have an aha moment and some things will change instantly, or like when Meredith had her, moment of reckoning, you may have that, but still you have to recognize it, then you have to accept it, then you have to apply it. And when you're doing that, then you're unlearning everything else that you were taught, whether it was in your home or from society and all of that. So it is a process, okay? It is a process, but it is a necessary process.